Greetings, YouTube. With all the news that's been around in the last month or so, I think a lot of people have forgotten the fact that, we're still in a pandemic. In fact, my company has lifted its mask mandate, so though you are not required to wear a mask at work any longer, I still am every day, all day long, while working a 400-degree press. Not because I want to, but because I consider it to be my civic duty, and also having had COVID once, I don't want it again, and I don't want to pass it on to other people because I'm actually really concerned with the deaths that may be linked back to me if that happens. And if you look at the numbers, just in the last 24 hours, 300,000 Americans had become infected, and there were 2,400 deaths. That's not good. Now, I have set myself a personal and very sad metric, and that is 1,000. We get under 1,000 deaths, and I figured that the herd immunity, either because we've been smart and had our vaccines and our boosters, or enough people have just gotten it, will have reached a point where I don't have to wear a mask any longer because I am vaccinated and boosted. But we're not close to 1,000, not by a long shot. And I am still completely opposed to the ideas of going to restaurants or movie theaters. The thought just makes my skin crawl. I'll go into public. I'm always masked up, but I won't go around people. I won't hang around people. I won't be in their vicinity for very long. When I have to be in line, I am always making sure that I'm at a distance from somebody. And I have not been going out much at all lately. Recently, my mortgage went up because of taxes, so I've been trying to cut back on some of my spending, save a little money so we have more for the necessities, let's say. So just spending my Google money mostly. So I got myself a new toy from Google, Google money. But so yeah, we're in a pandemic. It's not over. Variants are still going to arise because there's enough people out there who haven't been vaccinated or can't be vaccinated because the vaccines aren't available in their countries, that there's a large pool of humans for the virus to go into and mutate. Because that's what viruses do, constantly mutating with each other, in competition with each other, because the strain that mutates to the more lethal variety, or the more spreadable variety, I should say, is going to win. So if we get lucky, it'll turn into something very benign, something highly contagious, but benign. Not likely at this point, but it could happen. Other diseases have done that in the past. But we, at this point, don't have many options other than vaccination and boosting, and we can't do that everywhere. And in some countries, there are really stupid people that won't get vaccinated or boosted, which terrifies me, that are people that dumb, that don't understand science, and are even so unaware of their own ignorance that they won't listen to the people that know better. Now, I'm not just talking about me because I do know better, but people with like PhDs and doctorates and, all kinds of research degrees, they won't listen to them either because they politicized a pandemic. Because again, as I said, they're really dumb. So yeah, we're still in a pandemic. We shouldn't forget that, and we shouldn't be acting like it's over because it isn't. And you go in public, keep your damn mask on. And avoid spending time when you are sitting still with other people without masks on. You don't want COVID, I'm telling you. And you don't want to kill people. And you don't want this thing to last forever. And the only way we're going to stop it is by vaccinating, boosting, and masking.